First Chronicles chapter 8. And hopefully we are better at this one than we were the last two, because there's a lot of names. The family history of King Saul. Fingers crossed. Benjamin was Belah's father. Nope, same stuff, different day. Belah was Benjamin's first son. Ashbel was Benjamin's second son. Ahara was Benjamin's third son. Noah was, that's not right, Noah, yeah, something like that, was Benjamin's fourth son, and Rapha was Benjamin's fifth son. Belah's sons were Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Naamah, Ahoah, Gera, Shephuphan, and Huram. These were the descendants of Ehud. They were leaders of their families in Geba. They were forced to leave their homes and move to Manahath. Ehud's descendants were Naamah, Ahijah, and Gera. Gera forced them to leave their homes. He was the father of Uzzah and Ahihud. Sha'araim divorced his wives Hushim and Ba'ara in Moab. After he did this, he had some children with another wife. Sha'araim had Jobab, Zibiah, Misha, Malcolm, Juez, Sakia, and Mirma with his wife Hodesh. They were leaders of their families. Shaharaim, I don't know why that makes my eyes go across. Shaharaim and Hushim had two sons named Abitub and Elpaal. Elpaal's sons were Eber, Misham, Shemed, Beriah, and Shema. Shemed built the towns of Ono and Lod, and the small towns around Lod. Beriah and Shema were the leaders of the families living in Aijalon. They forced the people who lived in Gath to leave. Beriah's sons were Shishak and Jeremoth. Beriah's sons were Shishak and Jeremoth, Zebediah, Arad, Eder, Michael, Ishpa, and Joha. Elpaal's sons were Zebediah, Meshulam, Hiziki, Heber, Ishmerai, Isliah, and Jobab. Shimei's sons were Jakim, Zikri, Zabdi, Elianai, Zilathai, Eliel, Adiah, Beriah, and Shimrath. Shashak's sons were Ishpan, Eber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, Anthothijah, Iphthiah, and Penuel. Jeroam's sons were Shesharai, Shamsharai. Yeah. Jeroham's sons were Shamsharai, Shehariah, Athaliah, Jaarishiah, Elijah, I know that one, and Zikri. Goodness gracious. All these men were leaders of their families. They were listed in their family histories as leaders. They lived in Jerusalem. Jeiel was Gibeon's father. He and his wife, Ma'akah, lived in the town of Gibeon. His oldest son was Abdon. Other sons were Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechir, and Mikloth. Mikloth was the father of Shemaiah. These sons also lived near their relatives in Jerusalem. Ner was Kish's father. Kish was Saul's father, And Saul was the father of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal. Jonathan's sons was Meribbaal. His son was Meribbaal, just one. Meribbaal was Micah's father. Micah's sons were Pithon, Melech, Tyriah, and Ahaz. Ahaz was Jehoadah's father. Jehoadah was the father of Elimeth, Asmaveth, and Zimri. Zimri was Mosa's father. Mosa was Benaiah's father. Rapha was Benaiah's son. Elisa, that's pretty, was Rapha's son, and Azel was Eliasah's son. Azel had 6 sons. Their names were Azrikam, Bokeru, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these sons were Azel's sons. Azel's brother was Eshek. Eshek had some sons. These were Eshek's sons. Ulam was Azel's oldest son. Jeush was Eshek's second son. Eliphalet was Eshek's third son. Ulam's sons were strong soldiers who were very good with bows and arrows. They had many sons and grandsons. In all, there were 150 sons and grandsons. Wow. A lot of names to remember.